My name is Nathaniel Oyuguki. First, the headlines. Nigerian President Buhari to revisit HASU's demand. United Nations to probe killing of children in Ukraine, Ethiopia, Mozambique. Japanese mourners pay last respects to ex-Prime Minister at funeral. Now the news in details. In Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari has revisited the issue of the prolonged strike which has left students at home for months, telling leaders of the Academic Staff Union of University HASU that enough is enough. The president called on HASU to reconsider their position on the continued strike, expressing worry that the hiatus will have generational consequences on families, the educational system, and future development of the country. The president stated this when he received some governors of the All Progressives Congress APC legislators and political leaders at his residence in Daura, Katsina State. He said the strike had already taken a toll on the psychology of parents, students, and other stakeholders, throwing up many moral issues that already beg for attention. President Buhari noted that the future of the country rests on the quality of educational institutions and education, while assuring that the government understands their position and negotiations should continue with students in lecture halls. United Nations Chief Mr. Antonio Guterres said his officials will investigate the killing and wounding of children in Ukraine, Ethiopia, and Mozambique. Report has it that 2,515 children were killed and 5,555 maimed in global conflict in 2021. The annual Children and Armed Conflict report released also verified the recruitment and use of 6,310 children in conflicts globally in 2021. Other violations reports covered included abductions, sexual violence, school and hospital attacks, and denial of aid during conflict. The report found the highest number of verified violations against children in 2021 were in Yemen, Syria, Afghanistan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Somalia, Israel, and the Palestinian territories. This is the World at Noon coming to you from Osun State Broadcasting Corporation, Iliawuye Okebale Osogbo, Voice of the West. Now a news message. Public infrastructures are provided with taxpayers' money. Protect them against theft and vandalization. No fewer than 10 people have been killed in an operation by the Colombian security forces targeting a group of rebels who rejected the 2016 peace deal. The joint police and military operation was targeting a man known as Mr. Eva Modisco, who leads a breakaway faction of the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia. Police said they had information that Mr. Modisco was in the camp. It is not yet clear if he was among those killed in the attack. Colombian media reports has it that the Air Force first bombed the camp in the southern Caqueta region before almost 300 soldiers and police moved in. Reports also has it that those killed have not yet been identified, but officials said there were 6 men and 4 women who belonged to the dissident FARC rebel group. Sri Lankan immigration officials say they have prevented the president's brother and former finance minister Mr. Bashir Rajapaksa from flying out of the country as anger rises against the powerful family for a debilitating economic crisis. It was not immediately clear where Mr. Rajapaksa, who also holds United States citizenship, was trying to go. He resigned as finance minister in early April as street protests surged against shortages of fuel, food, and other necessities, and quit his seat in Parliament in June. His elder brother, Mr. Gutabe, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa is expected to resign as president tomorrow to make way for a unity government after thousands of protesters stormed his official residence on Saturday demanding his resignation. The president has not been seen in public since Friday and his whereabouts are unclear. The Sri Lanka Immigration and Immigration Officers Association on Tuesday said its members declined to serve Basil Rajapaksa at the VIP departure lounge of the Colombo airport. Thousands of mourners have shown up to pay their last respects to former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe today. The private funeral, which is only open to friends and close family, is underway at Tokyo Sochoji Temple. Following the funeral, the heirs bearing Abe's body will proceed through downtown Tokyo. It will be recalled that the 67-year-old was shot dead last Friday while delivering a campaign speech in Nara in southern Japan. Inside the Sochoji Temple, Buddhist rites are being carried out. Outside and across Tokyo, flags are flying at half-mast. Mr. Abe was Japan's longest-serving post-war prime minister and one of its most influential politicians. And here again are the highlights of the world at noon. Nigerian President Muhammad Buhari has revisited the issue of the prolonged strike, which has left students at home for months, telling leaders of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, that enough is enough. Thousands of mourners are showing up to pay their last respects to former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe today. United Nations Chief Mr. Antonio Guterres said his officials will investigate the killing and wounding of children in Ukraine, Ethiopia, and Mozambique. That was the World at Noon, edited by Olushola Igbodofa and delivered by Nathaniel Oyugoke. In today's news talk, Press Secretary to the Deputy Governor, State of Osun Olaniyi Ajibola chronicles the Giants' tried and felicitate with his principal Benedict Olugboyega Alabi on the occasion of his 57th birthday, which holds today.
Benedict Olugboyega Alabi was the product of the divine arrangement of procreation that came to fruition in the early hours of July 12, 1965 between Adorable Amazon and legend of note Mama Eunice Atoke and Pa John Oyeyemi Alabi, both of blessed memory, at the Catholic Hospital Oluyoro Okiola in the agrarian community of Ikire, the present headquarters of Iriwole local government. From an organized family setting, strongly rooted in the Catholic faith, Alabi started a journey of life with readiness and focus to fulfill his early obligation of being a blessing to humanity, as his name Benedict suggests. In the same way Jack Welch put it, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Nisha believes that Alabi relentlessly followed the path of hard work and dignity, rising to his apogee in banking and private business, and eventually became a thought leader in the political space. After completing his secondary education, he proceeded to the Polytechnic Ibadan to study banking at a tender age of 18. He later attended Olabiso Onabanjo University and University of Lagos respectively for his bachelor's degree in banking and finance and a master's degree in economics. He is a fellow of Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, a fellow of the Institute of Credit Administration of Nigeria, a fellow of the Government Institute of Research and Leadership Technology with specialization in strategic management. NUSOC recalls that Benedict Alabi is the first African to be qualified and awarded the Sustainability Facility Professional Certification by the International Facility Management Association, Houston, USA. Boa, as is popularly known in the political parlance, worked at managerial level of many banks in Nigeria. He has served on the Technical Committee of Federal Government of Nigeria on development of Green Building Initiative for Nigeria, as well as Committee on the Establishment of Building Rating System. He was the Pioneer Group President and Chief Executive Officer of Eliezer Group. The company erased from nothing to become leading entity in facility management industry in Africa with offices across the continent. Despite his wealth of experience and success attained, the industrialist also ventured into agriculture as well as becoming a source of encouragement and advocates of youth involvement in the sector. To the chagrin of many, Osun State Deputy Governor stumped the political enclave as a colossus and changed narratives in many quarters without noise with profound determination to grow multitudes. Mr. Posit that it is against this backdrop that Governor Adeboye Otola described him as a loyal, forthright and committed lieutenant. For instance, the Deputy Governor was nominated as the Chairman Technical Committee on COVID-19, where he prudently and judiciously managed available resources to flatten the curve of the virus in the state, despite incursion from neighboring country. As the Chairman, Road Safety Advisory Council, Benedict Alabi has technically coordinated the Osun traffic architecture in collaboration with other paramilitary agencies shadowed with the responsibility of traffic management. Alabi, as the Chairman, Osun State Boundary Committee, redefined the scope of crisis management between the state and contiguous states on array of boundary disputes through the concept of alternative conflict resolution with laudable results of great interest. Imbued by passion for humanity, the Deputy Governor founded Osun Ajoshe Foundation to support indigents of the state and empower the downtrodden for the purpose of liberating them from the shackles of poverty. The growth and development of people is the highest calling of leadership. This informed the decisions by notable national and international organizations to honor him with myriads of national and international awards before his assumption of office, enjoying his service to the state as a deputy governor. Omo Babo Bodudu Ewuni Newstock felicitates and join others across the globe to celebrate a phenomenon and icon. May the rest of your existence brings more honor, prosperity in sound earth. May you celebrate more of this special day with uncommon favor of God as you continue to selflessly serve humanity. Happy 57th birthday, Your Excellency Benedict Oluboyega Alabi, Deputy Governor, State of Osun.
That's news talk by the press secretary to the Deputy Governor, State of Osun, Olaniyi Ajibola, chronicled the giant strides and congratulated Mr. Benedict Oluboyega Alabi on the occasion of his 57th birthday anniversary being celebrated today. The script was presented by Olushola Igbodofo. For more about us, you can visit www.osbcng.org. Thanks for listening to The Word at Noon. Good afternoon.
It's entertaining, it's educating, really informative, quantitative news as it breaks.